Hey guys, how's it going? So today I just want to do my June favorites. So basically all the items that I was using in June, cosmetic wise, that either they're items that maybe I've never used before and I've just come across this month, or old favorites that have kind of sneaked their way back into my daily routine, or items that I feel like I haven't really called out yet and I think really do deserve like a big shout out. So just to start off, I've actually been living in a scent-free home for the past month. So basically that means one of the people that I live with has a scent intolerance. So basically anything artificial or pungent or really strong really irritates him and makes him feel ill. And so basically it's been a really interesting living situation. That's why my hair is kind of all flippy floopy, because I can't really use any hair care products. So things that you wouldn't think would aggravate someone with a scent intolerance actually does, and it was a really interesting learning experience. So that actually changed a lot of the things that I ended up using this month. So first up, this is called the Kiss My Face Do What Feels Naturally Moisturizing Shave Gel. Now, it's a little bit odd. I'm used to like a foaming shave gel that kind of, you know what I mean, you shake it and it creates a big thick foam. Now this one is actually the best shaving cream I've ever used. And that's what I'm saying is such an interesting advantage about living in this situation, is that I'm trying products I would have never even looked at twice. Like I would have never even gone down the organic bath product. It's something I would have never done. But this product is actually really, really amazing. So basically what you do is you use it with one of these little horse hair brushes. You put a little bit of the product, so I'm just going to show you. It's just like the teensiest little bit, like that much. And you just kind of dampen the brush, and then you just spiral. And it creates this like really thick, luxurious foam. Like, are you seeing it build? Like, and it's just from like literally nothing, like the tiniest amount of product. Basically, you just kind of rub that onto your neck and onto wherever you're shaving. It creates a really thick, dense foam, and it's just amazing. Like I can't even explain the shaving. It's not like any other shaving experience I've ever had. It's not like any shave cream. I've never experienced a shave high-end, low-end, expensive, cheap that works in the way that this one does. The next product is actually a Proactiv product. I use Proactiv on my face all the time. That's my normal skincare regime. Let me know if you want me to do like a full Proactiv kind of review and tutorial, because I actually worked for Proactiv for a period of time, so I'm really familiar with the products and exactly how you're supposed to apply them, and that's why I've had like a lot of success. Anyway, so this next product is my Proactiv. Oh, do you see that? Ooh, ooh. My little Proactiv brush, and basically what it does is it's an exfoliating scrub. So what I do is I use this with a soap bar. It's a salicylic soap bar, and it's made for like face and body. Basically it contains salicylic acid and little microbeads, and what it does is it kind of works to eradicate the excess oil and the excess buildup of dead skin on the surface of your face that kind of cause a pimple. Like I said the last time we talked about acne, a pimple is caused by excess oil and sloughed off skin on the surface of your face, creating a plug in the pore and trapping bacteria that's naturally occurring in the environment in that pore. So by using this, you're essentially getting rid of 2 of the 3 steps your face needs to make a pimple. But anyway, I kind of stopped using this one. Proactiv has like a 1, 2, 3 step, and I always use the 1, 2, 3. But the first step I just found it's with benzoyl peroxide. It was a little bit too harsh for me. I have sensitive skin, and I found that it was just kind of like drying out my face. It wasn't really, my face just was red and irritated, and it really wasn't doing what I wanted it to. Wow, it is really raining outside. But anywho, so I kind of switched over to this. I use a salicylic acid bar, so it's a little bit less harsh than benzoyl peroxide, but then this also, it creates a really nice soothing, smoothing feeling, especially if I've been wearing makeup during the day. I use my makeup wipes. I think I've got it all off. I use this buddy. It comes off like nude colored, and I'm like, well, good. Well, thank God I used this. This is another product that I'm sure you guys have probably seen before, at least on my channel, and it is the Maybeline FIT ME Contour Stick. I love this product. It's really so easy. You can get it in a whole variety of colors, and you've seen me use the like foundation on foundation contour. So like using a really dark color to kind of get those hollows, and then using a really light color to kind of emphasize those highlights. You can tell they're like pretty like empty because I use them so much. They're so easy. Like, so this is it rolled all the way down, rolled all the way up. Same way with the darkest color, rolled all the way up. There's like literally almost nothing left. I'm like, I love this product, and I bought a lot of intermediate colors. So like if I want to do a little bit more of a subtle shadow, I can do that. Like, you know what I mean? And one of the best things that I love about them is that they're really compactable. They're really easy to bring along with you. So like, for example, 115 is like my natural color. So basically, oh, there you go. I'll just show it to you. Yeah, so basically I'll just use this like if I'm about to go out, or if I'm going to work and I don't know what I'm going to be doing after and I might want to like kind of freshen up, I'll just take this stick and I just kind of like dab, dab, dab under my dark circles, like pat it with my clean fingers, and you know what I mean? It's good to go. Put it over a little blemish, pat it in, I'm good to go. It's super convenient, it's great to be on the go, and it's really, really great for someone who's contouring, someone who really does like to do a sculpted full face contour. It's amazing, it's so easy. And even if you don't want to do the contour like I do, it's really easy to do your full face of makeup and or foundation, sorry, and before it sets, taking one of these contour sticks and just applying it lightly on top of the foundation and then blending it in. So kind of doing it in reverse. So instead of putting the contour sticks on first and then blending in the foundation, putting on your full face of foundation first and then blending over with the contour sticks. The only thing that I'll say is I'm not super impressed about is that I want to show you something. It says in big bold letters, shine free. Bitch, please, you saw me put this on. Did I looked shiny as fucking hell. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you really have to do like the toilet paper trick that I showed you, or apply a finishing powder, like Elf's finishing powder that I really love. Yeah, so making sure that you have to mattify it. It's not going to mattify on its own. It doesn't set on its own. It will stay oily unless you play with it. Unless maybe if you have super dry skin, maybe. But give it a try if you have dry skin and let me know, because I don't have dry skin, so I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, last and not least, I have MAC Face and Body. Now this is a really, really light coverage. It's usually used in like an airbrusher. So when you see those supermodels and they have like flawless skin all over their body, they've probably been full body airbrush using a MAC Face and Body or another light liquid product like this. I'll show you the consistency. It's super like liquidy and gooey, like it's like water. You can see it just like dripping down my hand. Like it's super lightweight, super light consistency. And what I use it for is I use it to kind of blend down my foundations. So when I'm doing like a full face of foundation and I'm doing a contour stick first and then I'm doing foundation on top, if I use a full coverage foundation, it's just too heavy and it sticks and it doesn't really glide as much as I need it to. When I'm using one of my stippling brushes, when I'm rotating and I'm buffing it onto the surface of my skin, my full coverage foundations tend to be a little bit too thick. But I don't want to use a light coverage foundation because then I don't get the coverage that I'm looking for. I don't get the full coverage. So basically what I do is I take a full coverage foundation and I kind of blend it with Face and Body so that way it gets a little bit lighter, thinner texture. And not enough to kind of change the opacity, but just enough to kind of change the texture. And then I kind of apply it to my full face. Also, using like cheap products like this CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, I find with a lot of drugstore foundations, to get full coverage, they just make the product really thick, like super dense product. They don't add extra pigmentation, they just dehydrate the product so that it's thick and syrupy and like full coverage. So that's the thing, like these ones you have to water them down or else you're basically like, it's like putting on lacquer on your face. Like it's a little bit intense. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my favorites for the month of June. It was very fun to do them with you today. Please give me a thumbs up, of course. That really helps out the channel and shows me that what you're seeing is something you like. Let me know if there's anything that kind of sprouted some interest, like if you wanted me to do something about Proactiv or a little bit more about foundation or contouring. Let me know. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Please share and subscribe to my channel. Please share, send it to everyone you know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and like always, talk to you later, bros and hoes.